Okay, 11-foot homemade DIY foam kayak. I've already laid down a piece of burlap, the length that I want it, and cut it. This is what I have right now. Is just, I don't know how wide it is. It's probably, let's see, 17.5 inches wide. Let's turn the AC off so it won't be so hard for y'all to hear. It is raining here today and humid and hot. So I already cut my burlap to the length I want to deal with today. It only comes in this width. Well, it comes in other widths. This is the width I have, so that's what I'm using today. And I'll get some more. And I'm probably not going to use a paint tray. I'm just going to do it just like this. And I got a roller cover. So we'll get about, let's get a little of this going here so everybody can see how it's working. I would imagine I'm going to have to buy maybe another gallon of glue. I'm using the Tite Bond 2 Premium. And don't worry if you get the glue on a little bit further out than your workspace, because it just gives it that much more strength when it dries later on. You got a base to work with. I'm already going to have to pour some more glue out, but that's okay. Add a little more glue. I'm not advertising for Sherwin-Williams, but I do get free t-shirts from them. Let's see. I hope I have enough glue to do this one piece of burlap. Burlap takes a lot of glue. Bed sheets don't take that much. I like my glue kind of thick, so I don't dilute it. I just take it right out of the jug. It takes too long to dry when you dilute it. I've already shaped, done all the shaping on the skags and the hole, the bottom side of the hole that I want to do. So at this point, it's just time to put some burlap on the bottom. And I recommend that you put your burlap or whatever if you're using real fiberglass, that's fine, but I think you probably need to put PMF down before you put fiberglass. And you can fiberglass over this 4-man's fiberglass real easily. And I don't know about putting, I'm going to say you can't put regular fiberglass right on this stuff. It should, I think it would melt it. A little extra glue, so you might end up going just a little further back on both sides. Yeah, it's a little further back. Now I'm getting a good view of my back. Hey, Steve Turtle, I appreciate you watching. Trying to mention more of my friends on here. Tony from What's Up in Family. Ariel that has a live that she gives people shout outs. Uh-oh, hey honey.
Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm filming. that with my beautiful wife. She does not want to be on film. I don't know why. Attractive lady. Get you one of these rollers if you don't have one. They're great. Probably don't want to do too much of this, what I was doing with my fingers, with gloves on. Wear the tips out of it. I put this burlap on that last 8-foot pond dinghy. Very impressive. Man, that stuff, when this hardens up, it gets, when it cures, it gets hard. It's hard. And I'd recommend just keep on rolling this and rolling this and rolling this till it looks just all soaking wet. And then you can see, I'm trying to move this, now that I got my hands dirty. Try to get those corners up in there as tight as possible. That way you don't have to fill up a bunch of little voids later. See, I didn't get my glue far enough out. I should have probably taken my Sharpie and draw me a map of where my burlap's gonna hang down to, but that's okay, as long as you get it. As you get it. The more you roll it with this little roller doodad, the more the glue gets into the fabric like it's supposed to get in there. There we go. And then once it gets good and cured, you can always take a sander and sand on it and grind on it. Make sure you don't have the big ugly edges. Bring you around here. Move you too fast, make you dizzy, huh? Good. Not my intention though. If you can't find one of these, you can go to Home Depot and you can find something that it'd be flat with a big wooden wheel, and It's for smoothing out wallpaper seams, which will work real good. So I'm gonna do this whole piece. It should take me a little bit, but I'm not gonna video all that because it's just, you know, rinse and repeat. It's like shampooing your hair, just rinse and repeat. Stretch, you know, stretch and keep stretching it. Wear some gloves so you don't get all gluey. Let's see where we are. It's like macaroni and cheese to me, the cheese that comes in the macaroni. See how you had that, there's that void right there where we took one of those skewer shish kebabs out. That's okay, we'll just put some, you know, just put some more glue on it. Let's see, need a little bit right here. Sometimes if you don't get enough glue under the mat, you're just gonna have to go through the mat by rubbing it in. Okay. I'm gonna give you a little what's up on how to do it from here. Let's see, I folded this back, so pretty much I'm gonna take this and get this back. You can't stop this. Come back later and pick it up because this will all be crusty. And then it's no good to you. The thicker the better. You can't have too much glue on it. Okay, I'm going to move the camera so get ready to be seasick a little bit. So, see how thick that is? That's going to be just about right. Because we'll just roll it back and forth until it soaks all that up and becomes what we want it to be. You just kind of center it. Work it, the more the glue gets in the fabric. If you don't have one of these little fancy roller gizmos, you can just keep pouring glue on it and just keep rolling with your little roller. You may have to just, once you get down, you may have to just roll in one direction so that it doesn't keep scooting your fabric back. And if you notice, we're doing the center part first before we do the outside part. If you do the outside, then you have to lean over and do this part. This is a little bit rough on your skin when it dries. Okay? It's pretty rough until you fill up all the pores with glue or whatever you're gonna fill it with. And we just keep repeating this till we get all the way to the end. You might get to see the whole thing finished up. I just don't like to make my videos too long. It just seems like if you make them too long, they don't seem to be, I don't know, not as good that way, I think. But if you're to this point right here on your project, and you're waiting for me to finish this up, then you're going, hey, it wasn't long enough because I really don't want to wait until, say you're watching it on Monday, you don't really want to wait until Thursday to see it. See, it's not hard. I'm hurrying a little bit so we can get more content on the video. Lucky Dog Productions, they're fun to watch. They always have something neat on the screen in the background. Steve Pearl, he does that work camp videos for camping. I love to camp. Well, my wife and I camp all the time. We got an awful lot of glue on this one, so there shouldn't be an issue with it sticking down. If you pick up a little booger like I just did, which is basically some of the fuzz off the fabric, mix some glue, just take it and put it in the void.